Hey everybody, what's up? Sir Venom IK coming to you right now for another video. Now this is going to be a little talking head rant, but hopefully you guys will pay attention and understand what I'm trying to get at here. Now, how is AA in the game currently? Well, it's pretty bad. It's like warmed over shit that's been sitting out in the fucking grass that's just about to turn white. Yeah, that's how bad AA is. You can't rely on it to do things that you want it to do, and when it does what you want it to do, it doesn't do enough. You have to knock out 11 planes sometimes before you even affect the maximum damage. I think there should be a little bit more penalty, and there should be no reason that a boat with full AA spec has planes flying around it 4 times and be able to drop on you. I have a full spec Worcester or Worcester for all of you technical people out there, and I got dropped by a Midway. I got dropped by a Midway set of torpedoes. I shot down 3 planes total, 3 planes, but he was able to get 3 drops on me. Well, I'm sorry, but that's just really not fair for something that's supposed to have good AA. What are you supposed to do? There's not much you can do. All right, so we've seen with these new pan-European DDs that have come out that AA is back. Those things actually shoot down planes. Yes, you still get hit, but you punish those. You punish them. You absolutely punish the CVs for bringing those planes near your 6-kilometer range. We saw it with the Småland. Some of these boats have a defensive fire on them, and they do really well. I saw somebody in a Visby shoot down 30-plus planes earlier today. Saw a screenshot of that. So AA is starting to work. Now, I hope Wargaming takes this what they've done here, and I hope that they push the AA up on some of these other boats that are considered AA. Why is a destroyer having better AA than an AA full-spec cruiser? I don't think it should be that way because these cruisers have traditionally always been pretty strong in the AA front. Timones, Minotaur, all these other really good AA spec boats. Now, when you're playing the Hipper, or you're playing the Rune or the Hindenburger, and you set those up for full spec AA, you tend to do okay, but you still have to sit back. If they just upped some of the ranges on these things, I think that would be a great thing. I was also noticing how some of these battleships only have 4-kilometer AA. Well, we're talking to Roma, so the Roma only has 4.8 or something like that. That's not enough to shoot down one plane, let alone enough planes to do anything versus that CV. So I think, and there's some boats out there that have 6 AA rating. I'm talking to you, Summers, only 6 AA. Now, why they still have a boat out there with 6 AA, I don't know. Why they're letting what is there for you to do? All right, so here's the only thing that you can do. You can sit next to another boat and share his AA. Well, I'm sorry, but that's not fair to me because now I am dictated how I'm supposed to play the game based off of one class. When there's no CVs in the game is 100% more fun for me. I don't know about you guys. Leave comments in the section below. It's 100% more fun for me. When there are CVs in the game, it's single CVs, double CVs. If you're playing down at Tier 4, you got the quad CVs or 6 CVs a game. That's miserable. You're miserable, especially down at Tier 4 where there's not enough AA to make any kind of difference. At 6. I've seen a few triple CV games, the double CV games, so there are Tier 8 and Tier 6. First of all, I'm really frustrated when a Tier 6 CV is able to come in there and I don't blap his planes off the board. I think that they've pretty much dumbed the game down to a place to where the CVs they don't have to be any kind of good. They don't have to be good to play. They can just throw their planes out there, and because they have unlimited planes, there's really zero to little to no recourse for them. You know what? Oh, but Sir Venom. Yeah, I know. If you lose a squadron, it's going to take a lot longer for you to get them back. I get that. But everybody knows any CV worth of shit is going to dump one off into the fucking ditch as soon as they launch. Or they'll try to slingshot you, which is going away soon. So where do we go? What do we do? I hope Wargaming takes notice of what they're doing, what these pan-European DDs are doing, what that Friesland is doing. They are actually shooting down planes. You're getting a lot of plane kills. I've been playing it in rank season, and every time there's a CV in the queue, I go into my small land. And my small land in rank season is just slaughtering planes, 30, 40 planes. You know, I think not 40 planes, but 25 to 30 planes is pretty average. And they just kept coming at me. So is that on that guy? Is that guy's fault? I don't know. But I've won a lot of games with CVs in there, and now I'm not afraid of them because I actually have AA that's actually usable. That's all we want. We're not saying that the CV can't get, we don't want the immunity button back like we used to have. We don't want that shit. But we just want it to be fair. I shot down 4 or 5 planes. He comes in. He hits me with fucking 20,000 damage or however much it is on his rocket planes. I think that's fine. But the reason I think it's fine is because I still shot down 4 of his planes. That means in the long run, I'm going to be more effective than that CV is because I'm shooting down planes. That's all anybody ever wants it to be fair. So either way, when the biggest issue that I see to it is when they come in and they drop on your boat and you shoot down nothing. They turn around and they come back and you shoot down nothing. And they turn around and come back and you shoot down nothing. And they turn around and come back and they drop on you 4 times. You shoot down no planes. I'm sorry, that's not fair. Or you shoot down 3 planes. That doesn't seem fair to me. And the only time you actually shoot those planes down is when they hit F and they go up and you shoot down 1 or 2 planes. Something's got to be done about AA, and I think that this is a good start with these pan-European DDs, and I think that they should up some of these things. I'm not saying that every boat needs to be like this, but they definitely need to make AA more effective, the defensive fire button more effective. Manual AA is a joke. AFT doesn't really do much for you. It doesn't extend the range. They should put the range back on it. I mean, there's a lot of things that they can do, but will they do it? That's the question. I bet you here's what's going to happen. They're going to see, oh, these fucking things are shooting down too many planes. We got to nerf this AA. And they're probably going to nerf the AA instead of buffing the rest of the AA. I think that's what they should do. They should buff the rest of the AA, leave this where it is, or maybe even take it down just a little bit because I'm shooting down a lot of planes. I'm not going to complain about shooting down planes because fuck that CV player. But I do want it to be fair. I want it to be fair for me, and I want it to be fair for him. If I can shoot down 4 or 5 planes, and he gets 18, 20, 10,000 damage on a fucking rocket volley on me, then hey, that's fair because now I know that he's not going to have many planes left. That's what I say. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments section below. I am Sir Venom IK. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Salutes, my friends.
Hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Daddy needs that YouTube money.